company have in place already, go ahead and select a choice. So strong identity management, including multi-factor authentication, encryption for data at rest, application testing, perimeter and firewall security, asset image.
National Cybersecurity Awareness Month is observed in October. Started by the National Cybersecurity Division within the Department of Homeland Security and the non-profit National Cybersecurity Alliance, the month raises awareness about the importance of cybersecurity. We'll quickly look at cyber threat intelligence over the horizon. Cyber threat intelligence is information about threats and threat actors that helps mitigate harmful events in cyberspace. Cyber threat intelligence sources include open source intelligence, social media intelligence, human intelligence, technical intelligence, or intelligence from the deep and dark web. There are three overreaching types of threat intelligence. The first is tactical, followed by operational, and finally strategic. Tactical threat intelligence includes indicators of compromise such as IP addresses, file names, or hashes, which can be used to assist in the identification of threat actors. Operational threat intelligence details the motivation or capabilities of threat actors, including their tools, techniques, and procedures, and modus operandi. Strategic intelligence talks about the overreaching risks associated with the cyber threats, which can be used to drive high-level organizational strategy. Cyber threat intelligence also provides a number of benefits, including that it empowers organizations to develop a proactive cybersecurity posture and to bolster overall risk management policies. It drives momentum towards a cybersecurity posture that is predictive and not just reactive. It enables improved detection of threats, and it also informs better decision making during and following the detection of a cyber intrusion. There are some key elements that are considered as actionable cyber threat intelligence. The first is evidence-based, which includes cyber threat evidence that may be obtained from malware analysis to be sure that the threat is valid. Then comes utility. Now, there needs to be some utility to have a positive impact on a security incident's outcome or the outcome on the organization. And obviously, the intel needs to be actionable, because the gained cyber threat intelligence should drive security, control, action, not only just data or information. Cyber threats involve the use of computers, software, and networks. During or after a cyber attack, technical information about the network and computers between the attacker and the victim can be collected. However, identifying the person behind an attack, their motivations, or the ultimate sponsor of the attack is difficult, because there have been recent efforts in threat intelligence that emphasize adversary TTPs across industries and organizations. There's also a framework to understand threat actors, TTPs, and identify holes in the defenses. A number of reports have been released by public and private sector organizations which attribute cyber attacks. This includes Mandiant's APT1 and APT28 reports, US Computer Emergency Response Team's APT29 report, and Symantec's Dragonfly, Waterbug Group, and Seedworm reports, etc. In the year 2015, US government legislation in the form of Cybersecurity Information Sharing Act encouraged the sharing of CTI indicators between government and private organizations. This act required the US federal government to facilitate and promote 4 CTI objectives. The first is sharing of classified and declassified cyber threat indicators in possession of the federal government with private entities, non-federal government agencies, or state, tribal, or local governments. The second is sharing of unclassified indicators with the public, and the third is sharing of information with entities under cybersecurity threats to prevent or mitigate adverse effects. And finally, sharing of cybersecurity best practices with attention to the challenges faced by small businesses. In the year 2016, the U.S. government agencies, National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, issued a publication, NIST SP 800/150, which further outlined the necessity of cyber threat information sharing as well as trademarks for implementation. Why exactly is threat intelligence important? Today, the cybersecurity industry faces numerous challenges: increasingly persistent and devious threat actors, a daily flood of data full of extraneous information and false alarms across multiple unconnected security systems, and a serious shortage of skilled professionals.